No, you weren't.
Yes, I was. Yes, I was. If you got dick down last night, me too.
And you would do it too for a crap. You know what I mean? I was an employee.
Bitch, slow can get on my speed.
And I was gonna get playing about it.
And that's a period. Yeah.
Hi, Cardo.
Welcome to episode 1 of the Talk Taboo to Me podcast,
where we discuss everything unfiltered,
real,
and controversial. So, we're going to get into a little bit of why we've decided to start this podcast. So, my main reasoning for wanting to start the podcast is I would kind of class myself as like the therapist friend. Like, everyone comes to me for the advice. Everyone comes to me for advice about relationships, about their life, about their fucking work, about everything.
She also hates men.
True. Avid man hater.
She's a man hater.
So
she's a man eater. Sorry.
I mean, anyways, so kind of like everyone just comes to me for the advice. I've always been told I give really good advice. I've always been told that I would be a good therapist. But I'm also considered a person that is a little bit too much for most people. I'm either loud or they don't like what I say or
yeah,
any of that.
Same, but
literally. So it's more just like I wanted a place for the whirlies to come, or the cardos.
The cardos. Cardos
So
is short for avocados, by the way.
True. But yeah, just so that we can all just come together. We can not feel afraid about talking about what we want to talk about. We can be as honest as we want to be. We can say what we want to say and give a fuck. Who doesn't fucking like it?
Slay what you want to slay.
Slay what you want to slay.
I had to.
So, but yeah, so I'll give you a little bit of a reasoning into why my co-host is here with me today.
Let me just sort this hair and then I can.
Look at that Cardo. Being a Cardo.
Look at that Cardo.
Look at that
Cardo. Yeah, to be honest, I don't think, maybe a couple of people have told me that I give good advice, but even if they haven't, I know that I give good advice. But I feel like majority of my advice is sometimes people don't want to hear it, but you know what? It's the raw truth, and that's why people don't want to hear it. And also, I think that there's so many things, again, name is Talk Taboo to Me, and I think there's so many things that people feel uncomfortable to speak about. Like, even you hear in so many videos of people saying like, oh, I've only learnt this 20 years on in life from watching TikToks about periods and stuff like that, that people's mums don't teach them. If we can be, like, obviously we're sisters anyway, but if we can be like big sisters to other people and make them feel like they're not alone in certain situations, then then we've done our job in my eyes.
Exactly. And we also just see so many podcasts, like we're big avid podcast watchers ourselves anyway. Like, we on to Layla, we on to that Nip Tuck, we on to all that shit.
Nip Tuck.
Love it. But it's like we just want to have that space where like everyone's free to express their opinions. We can have different people on.
Free to have a glass of wine.
You can have a glass of wine if you fucking want to. You can smoke a fucking joint if you want to. You know what I mean? Join me.
Take a rip of a bong if you want to.
Fans. Don't worry. Like, essentially, we are trying to rejuvenate the cancelled podcast that just got cancelled, because it should not have been cancelled. And I'm sorry, say it again for the people.
You can't be cancelled for being real.
You can, and it's the truth. And everyone nowadays, like, you can't say anything you want to say. You can't have an opinion. Everyone gets offended about everything, and I'm just like,
yeah,
what happened to people just having a fucking joke, man?
Yeah, literally.
Who just wants to have fun?
And the girlies that are going to be here, the cardos that are going to be here, are going to be the cardos that understand how to have a laugh.
The realness. How to have fun.
The realness.
The realness.
That was legitness.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
Let me get up.
Let me get up. Let me get up. Let me get up. All rise for the national anthem.
The other woman
will always cry herself to sleep.
Right. But that is kind of just what we wanted to make the podcast for. We want to have a space for the whirlies to just be themselves. You don't got to be ashamed. You can fucking tell us whatever you want.
Because
this is a no judgment zone.
We're also going to have people sending into this, like, stories into this, are we not, for us to talk
100%.
about. So even if it's not our story, there's plenty of other women that have been in your situation.
We are avid oversharers. We're happy to share for you.
And we've been through it. Right. So, okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to talk about just our icks, our biggest icks. So if you think that your ick is bad and you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't think that. We think so too.
We think so too.
We think so too.
love
So
an
some icks and maybe some embarrassing stories if we're feeling a little bit. You're wild. You're wild. Yeah. So do you wanna jump in with the first question?
So I'll start with a little story of something that I did once bin someone off for, and it's not even an ick, it's just a personal preference. I mean, it could be classed as an ick. So once I'd stayed at this guy's house, you know, having a good time, we're vibing, we chilling, we hooking up, we doing good. So I'm staying at this guy's house. Next day, wake up, he's going to the shop, the garage down the road. He says, do you want anything? I say, of course, I want a fucking Red Bull. Of course I do. Of
course
so
he does.
he picks up the Red Bull, he comes back. He sits in bed, yeah. I'm sat there, you know, minding my own business. I've only been up about 2 fucking hours, yeah. I'm just chilling. I'm doing my thing. So he comes back. He gives me the Red Bull. And then all of a sudden he opens up an egg and bacon sandwich with tomato ketchup. Fucking disgusting.
With tomato ketchup,
Yeah.
that is
So he
criminal.
opens it, eats the entire sandwich, right? Nothing against you. If that's what you want to eat, you eat that. Do you know what I mean? You do you, boo. But the fact that you ate the sandwich and then tried to kiss me directly afterwards is what is giving me the ick. Because in what world? I mean, I'm an avid egg hater. Like I can't even stand the smell. I can't even be in the same room as it. So for the fact that this guy had literally eaten an egg and bacon sandwich and then was like, you know what I mean? The slow. I was like, I can't be doing it. I can't do it. I don't think I can. And I left straight away. I was like, okay.
Yeah, that is vile.
Your time is up. It's time to go. I was just
I'd be gone.
I left. So that was one of my icks, but I have many. So
One of my biggest icks, I don't have a story for this, but I'm 20 years old now, and this has been my biggest ick since I'd say 15, 16, a good few years. Men having baths, right? And I've got to say, I'm not as bad as I used to be because my boyfriend, he loves a bath. After work,
bless his heart.
he loves to soak in a good bath. And that's fine. He loves using my body scrub. He loves using all of my fancy products. Right? He loves that. And that's fine. Go you. You smell gorgeous when you come out.
You smell good, queen.
You smell good. But
Is
just
that
the
your boy's
thought of a
cologne?
man's winky floating around in a bath.
It's not the one.
Send help.
Further on to that, though, men swimming in the sea. Have you ever seen those videos, right? And if you go on TikTok right now, I swear to God, you look up men swimming in the sea, it will come up as an ick video. I swear to God. And they're like, the doggy paddle all over the show. That shit gives me the ick so bad.
Yeah, that
and
is grim.
also, going further on to that, I would just say, like, men who are overly feminine. And, like, go out to my girlies and my gays out there, you know what I mean? I love you guys. But a man who is straight, who is just overly feminine, is just not for me. Like, I can't be dealing with... So I was dating this guy one time. You know who you are. You know what I mean? You and everyone who knows me knows who you are. So I was dating this guy one time. Really nice guy. Cute.
This one time at band camp.
This one time at man camp. So he was quite short. I am a 6-foot man lover. And 6-foot men, guys, are assholes. And I love an asshole. But so this guy was not 6 foot. He was 5 foot, 5'9", 5'8", 5'9" on a good day.
No,
Do you know what I mean?
he was 5'5". Let's be real. He was the same height as me.
Pretty much. So on a good day, may have been a little bit taller if I was feeling generous. But besides that, absolutely not. So we'd gone out. We're walking around Manchester City Centre, yeah. And we're going on a cute little date. It's going to be a good day. I'm having fun. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, we're walking down the street. Some guy comes literally directly to my face. Like this, yeah. And he's like, oh my God, you are so fit. You are this, you are that. I can't even remember what the guy said.
You
but
are going to go to prison if you carry on. Like,
honestly, but he was going on and he was all this and that. And then honestly, I swear to God, my boyfriend, I'm there and I'm like, oh, well, I'm kind of with someone, all this and that. This guy's still in my face. My boyfriend is just stood there like.
yeah, like not even like taking back his girl.
Like nothing, like not even making yourself known. And that for me, like I've been with men who will full blown like fight someone over that shit.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that you've got to fight someone for that shit, but I'm saying make yourself known. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be a girl who has to fight my own battles. You know what I mean? If I'm with a man, I want to feel safe. I want to feel secure. I want to feel that you can take care of me. And if you can't do that, it's game over.
Yeah, I was just going to say that one of my icks is like a man that they act completely like they switch up when they're with their friends. It's like they think they're really cool.
They think they're cool. They think they're hot. They think they're a young fucking
like
whippersnapper.
You're not cool. Like they'll start ignoring your texts, or I don't know. I can't even think of an example. But when they just start, if you call them and they just act like they're not even with you, and they just think that they're really sick, and it's like, I'm gonna make you sick.
Innit? Don't worry.
I'm gonna make you sick. Like,
I'll make you worry.
Just don't be a dick in front of your friends. But I think also to make the girlies feel not so alone. I know that you don't want to break up with your man, but maybe you might have to. Sometimes. If your man is acting like a dick in front of his friends, number one, if he's treating you like shit in front of his friends, he doesn't even deserve you anyway because he can't love you that much. Number two, he probably wants to fuck his friends anyway. He's gay. He likes to oil.
Denial is a river in Egypt. Your husband is gay. So that is all we've got this week for the Talk Taboo to Me podcast. So we've had fun. I hope you had fun too.
Because I know I did.
Because I know I did. So how many of you are scared? Me too. I was really scared.
I was really scared.
So we will be back next Saturday, and I think we said we were going to delve into maybe relationships. So we're going to maybe take some advice. If you've got questions, go to the Talk Taboo to Me accounts. We have got Instagram, we have got Facebook, we have got TikTok.
On Instagram, it is Talk Taboo to Me X. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure, is it?
Yeah. So if you have any questions that you want to ask us, if you want any scenarios that we want to delve through, if you've got stories that you want to tell us,
if you want some advice, we can help you out on that.
Anything you've got, send it our way, Cardos. Because we want to know. We want to know.
We want to know. We want to help.
We want to know and we want to help. That is what it is. So I hope you have enjoyed this very first episode of the Talk Taboo to Me podcast. We will be back next week. I have been your host, Lily, and this is...
I've been your host too, Ebony, bitch.
Mm-hmm. So we will see you bright and early next Saturday morning. Bye, Carlos. Bye, guys.